Hi, I'm Tim, and on behalf of the entire Apollo family, I'm super excited that you've chosen us for your RV experience. I'm about to share with you all the tips and tricks on operating your RV. So your two best friends on your travels will be your Apollo Connect app and the how-to guide. With the Apollo Connect app, you can find local points of interest, get prepared for your road trip with our safe drive and how-to videos, and with our friends at CampStay, find and book campgrounds and holiday parks. Your second best friend will be the how-to guide. The how-to guide contains all the relevant instructions on the features of your chosen RV. First of all, we'll quickly run through the symbols used throughout the how-to guide. No driving during procedure. This symbol means this procedure cannot be completed whilst the vehicle is in motion. Requires electricity. This symbol indicates this procedure is only available when your vehicle is connected to mains power. Requires gas. This symbol indicates that this procedure functions with the LPG gas. Requires battery. This symbol indicates that the 12-volt battery system is required for the operation. Use dump station. This symbol indicates that the procedure should only be performed at a registered dump station. You've just got the three keys with this RV: the vehicle remote, the compartment and main door key, and the freshwater key. Do not separate the keys, do not leave the keys in the ignition, and have the keys with you at all times. This RV has a fantastic slide out feature. To operate the slide out, you will need to be stationary with the engine off and the brake on. Turn on the accessories switch at the main switchboard. Push the slide out button to operate. No one is to be on the dinette or bed when the slide out is in motion. Always retract the slide out before driving off. To connect your RV to mains power, first you'll need the lead. You'll notice the lead has a large earth pin. That's because the lead is rated at 15 amps. You cannot connect the RV to normal 10 amp outlets. Connect the lead to the inlet, making sure you've got a really good connection with the earth pin. All paid campgrounds will have 15 amp outlets. Insert the other end into the campsite power and turn on. Make sure the circuit breaker is in the on position. In this RV, it's above the microwave. Turn off all appliances prior to disconnecting from the power inlet. Disconnect and store the lead before moving your RV. The grey water tank collects the water from the kitchen sink here and the basin in the bathroom and from the shower. Once full, or every 2 days, you'll need to empty the tank. To empty, retrieve the grey water hose from the compartment and connect to the grey water outlet. Close the two locking pins for a firm connection. When the other end is in the dump point, open the valve. Your RV has a freshwater tank that supplies water to the shower, toilet and sink. We don't recommend you drink this water. Check the level of the freshwater tank at the control panel. Once empty, or every 2 days, you'll need to refill the freshwater tank. Firstly, you'll need your hose out of this compartment, and you'll need your freshwater key to unlock the lock. Make sure the hose is inserted as far as possible. Connect the other end to the outlet at the campground and hold onto the hose when refilling. Connect the hose to the tap using the adapter provided. Once the tank is full, disconnect the hose, remembering to take the adapter with you. Your RV comes with 2 gas bottles and they're located in this storage compartment here. The bottles supply LPG to the stove, oven, 3-way fridge and hot water system. When you require LPG, turn on the valve all the way. Remember to close the valve before departing. The awning is a sunshade only. It's not to be used in windy or rainy conditions. To operate, firstly get the awning winder arm from the compartment. Insert the winder arm and turn until you can reach the awning. Release the legs and drop down. Extend the legs to the catches on the RV. Slide the lock down and extend legs to the desired height and lock off. And of course, pack the awning up when you move the vehicle. The TV operates on mains power and the 12-volt system. Switch it on at the control panel and then just use the remote to turn the TV on. At each new location, you'll need to perform a channel search. Just raise the antenna up for a better reception. Just remember to lower the aerial before departing. The fridge operates using a choice of 3 sources of power: 240-volt mains power, LPG, and the 12-volt battery. You'll need to manually select the source of power. When driving, your fridge will work off the RV battery. Simply switch on at the main control panel and set to the desired temperature. We recommend you set the fridge to setting number 4. The lights in your RV will work off the 12-volt system, but just remember to turn them off when not in use, as you will drain the battery, unless you're connected to mains power at the campsite, of course. Simply turn on and off at the main control panel and also at each individual light. Your RV has a fully equipped kitchen that includes a stove and an oven, both operated with the LPG system. You must have the range hood on in order to light the stove. To use the gas burners, push and rotate the dial and hold and press the ignite switch until the gas lights. Continue to hold the dial to ensure the gas stays lit. Once you've finished cooking, just allow plenty of time for the stove to cool before lowering the lid. The hot water system heats water for the taps at the sinks and for the shower. To start the process, turn on the LPG at the bottle. Turn on the water heater 12-volt switch and select 60 degrees on the boiler. Wait at least 30 minutes for the water to heat. If you see the red light, the gas has failed to light the system. You'll need to restart the process again. The air conditioning unit in your RV is only going to work when you're connected to mains power. Once connected, just use the remote to turn the unit on. And really importantly, make sure you use the remote to turn off the air conditioner at the unit before you disconnect the power. Your microwave's going to only work on 240 when you're connected at a campsite. We recommend that you stow this plate away before you travel to avoid damaging it. The power points allow you to use your 240-volt appliances. These will only work when connected to mains power at a campground. The toilet's going to use water from the freshwater tank and the 12-volt system to flush. Turn on the toilet and water pump switches before using the toilet. Pull open the toilet lever. Push the button to flush. Once finished, push the lever closed. The waste is collected in a cassette accessed from a compartment outside. The toilet lever will need to be shut before the toilet cassette can be pulled out. Release the brake by lifting this lever and pull out. Only empty the cassette at a registered dump station with this symbol. When you're emptying your toilet cassette, please use a registered dump station just like this one. Unscrew the cap and empty the cassette. When your cassette's empty, just use the hose to give it a nice flush out and you're good to go. Once clean, insert the cassette back and add a toilet chemical. When you return the RV, leave the cassette clean and completely empty. You'll find a ladder here to safely reach the overcab bed. Please be aware the ladder has a weight limit of 100 kilograms. Make sure the ladder is secure before putting your weight on it. Under the mattress you'll find a cargo net that you can clip to the roof that you can use to store luggage. Once the slide out is out, you can extend the bed a little bit more by lifting up the mattress and pulling this frame towards you. The mattress will then slide forward and you can use the extra piece to fill the gap. A quick tip, the bed can be lifted to give you access to the generous storage area underneath. Alright guys, that's it from me. Don't forget, your 2 best friends are going to be your how-to guide and the Apollo Connect app. We wish you all the best on your trip and we'll see you next time.